how long will this roleplay time? It could last forever. It's not necessary to be worried about though. What is to be worried about is that how long you'll be remain in the roleplay. And honestly, a lot of people are saying like, are we gonna be featured? Are we gonna be featured? You will. You will. Don't worry about it. You will. As a matter of fact, it doesn't matter if there's certain rules about in the roleplay. You could just do whatever you want to do in the roleplay. I honestly don't care anymore. The advantage of following the kind of instructions or the roleplay. So like if I'm saying I don't want this person, I don't want this person to be in a roleplay yet. So I'm just saying at the time. It's clearly, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but seriously though, like if it's my roleplay, a few of my characters, I decide to this one and have him as a warlord. There's a lot of people from it's gonna take them time to realize that before it's too late. Unlike some people did recognize that, and it's but I'm just saying from here on out, if one join, I'm gonna list few. I'm gonna list few roleplay sign up. Hiya, darling. How are you doing? How's life going?
Help!
Hi.
Oh!
Everything is good though? Everything is good? Everything is good. Everything is good. Alright, so this person is an old friend of mine, or let's just say my ex-girlfriend or something, but yeah, she's a nice person. She's really, really nice. Girl to hang out with in DC. She is helpful, to be honest. I'm not even lying. She is honestly helpful when I need help. Like she's there to help you level up your characters. Not only that, but if you having like trouble at some point where you can't even finish your own mission, like you're stuck on something, she's always there. But unlikely, as I was saying, again, those who wants to be in my roleplay, there's going to be a certain role. It depends on the episode that I'm making. So on this episode I'm making is going to be the future flash of the pain. And it's basically where future Barry Allen, he has this type of pain where honestly he lost everyone at this point. He lost Wally, he lost Daniel, and Iris is on a wheelchair, basically, looking at her brother's grave because of the incident that happened to Wally and Daniel. Both of them died, apparently. I don't know why, but in the comics, he's known as, Daniel West to be known as the uncle of Wally West. So I'm changing the storyline by a tad a bit. I want to make things interesting. The present day Barry Allen will try to get future Barry to stop before anything happens, and it would be too late. Like in the comics, there's gonna be certain things that's gonna reference to the comic books. Alright? Not every single one of them can be the same, storyline. I'm telling you guys, there is something can be taken out. Hi, MG, Minecraft. And let me be clear, guys, there's a lot of things that can be edited out, which is the entire storyline. If it's near the comics, then that would be copyrighting the comics, but I just don't want to the comic books. They honestly have their own rules regarding of remaking the moments of the comics. And I respect the New 52 one. They're like one of my favorite of all. And I honestly can't imagine if someone did this, like they copied it from the story and made it to the roleplay. and it's considered to be copyrighted because think about it, a lot of shows will have to deal with their own TV series, and they say, well, this one did it first, this one did it first, and I just say it's unfair. I say it's unfair because they're the one who made the hard work. They edited it and they started it in the first place, and now they're saying, oh, this person is taking my ideas. He's stealing our storylines. So this is why I say, you know what? No, rather than steal someone's storyline, I'd rather just remake it into my own, and we're gonna change the storyline. And rather than being the uncle of Wally, how about we just make it, you know, the brother of Wallace, Wallace West, which is Wally in the short term. But yeah, like I'm just saying that is a big possibility during this roleplay sign up. So if any of you regarding to the rules or regarding to like the consequences, maybe we might have a copyright strikes for this. Minders, if we don't want to get copyright strikes, we could always change the storylines, and basically, in general, the community of the roleplay, they could share their own ideas as well, and say what they want to say, and say, you know what, I want to change the storyline because it doesn't feel right. It doesn't, you know, it's too much. Like, reference a lot of things from the New 52. So I'm just saying right now, it's the best idea to create a new storyline. Like, sure, we could have some reference, but quite a few times, but not the entire roleplay, because this is, again, considering copyrighted from the comics. Imagine if Team Flaro, I try to copy them, and they see me on my... It's not cool, man. To take someone's inspiration, you know, even though I was inspired by Team Flare, which clearly it had me gone through this way. You know, me making those type of videos, me making those really awesome, cool vids. But, you know, in the end, you know, I might just end up like one of those copyright strikes for it. Hi, Red Hood. Hi, MG. Hi, Darlin. Shout out to those 3 people. Those are my fans and also one of my friends. So, yeah, guys, check them out. You know, like, they have their channel. I'm just hoping I could see their videos. Clearly, Red Hood has his own video. But I was expecting to be more from Donna herself, and also one of my favorite fans of all time, MG Minecraft. I'll do, with all the respect, by the time it hits 10, I will play Minecraft. Live streaming, talking about the TV shows, predicting the episode of Season 4. Those who caught up with The Flash, I'm glad that you did, because I'm talking about it sooner in Minecraft. So if you have not caught up with, then I suggest you watch the entire season all the way to Season 4, because you'll understand it from that perspective. And you may think that this is a permanent glitch. No. This is a temporary glitch. Stays there about few minutes or so, and then it's gonna go away. Welcome to one and all to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What will it be? To something to smash your opponents?
Welcome one and all to Joker's Room of Fun, Mayhem, and Prizes. What will it be? Something to flatten your opponents? Or just some useless crap? Who knows? You pays your money and you takes your chances. Break the presents and get your prizes.
You know, I remember those same lines. I liked it when he said, like, Jingle Bells, Batman Slugs, because it made a reference to the Batman animated series. Mark Hamill, the Joker himself, Kevin Conroy, and all the others. They're just the original, like, one of my favorite original villains and heroes from the animated series. I'm more like classy that way. And I watched the entire season, and like, it was hella fun. I understood, like, why this person is evil. Is because he was been tormented by those other evil people as well. Like he's been known as many aliases. The Clown Prince of Crime. He's known to be like the Killing Joke, and I understand a lot of reference from this game because it's been related to one thing only, is that Jingle Bells, Bounce Bells, Robin laid an egg, the Batmobile lost a well and Charlie got away, meaning that was from the animated series around like Christmas episodes, and it just was beautiful. It was really, really beautiful. I think it was like season 3, episode like 10 or something, around like that, and it was so beautiful. Like, it was hilarious, it was funny, I laughed so much, I could not even resist the Joker himself. It was representing terror and you know, comedy at the same time. You just don't know his, you know, goal. You don't know his next move. It's tricky to understand him because once you get in the mind of the criminality, it's hard to understand the Joker. Oh, hi, Lord Punther. So yeah, guys, it's just been wonderful to have Mark Hamill as playing as a Joker. Jared Leto, on the other hand, I find he's okay, but not as okay like Mark Hamill. Like, he's one of the professionals, and by I mean one of the professional. Like, he cannot be get rid of. He's known to many things, like Killer Clown, the Clown Prince of Crime, Killing Joke. He's known to many kinds of aliases, and his personality is just great. Like, it defines the character. And if you may not know, Mark Hamill did play Luke Skywalker in Star Wars, the entire movie series. He made a franchise, and yet I still can't believe he's in the freaking Last Jedi. Like, I don't want, like, by the time I watch The Last Jedi, I don't want to expect that Mark Hamill dies as Luke Skywalker. Because he's been through the entire movie, and I just hope they don't cut him off like that. I want, like, a happy ending for the Joker himself, like Luke Skywalker. I've not been always a fan of Star Wars, but I've been a fan of the Joker himself, like, the most top 10 classic virgin, and he's like one of the most respectful beings on Earth. Like, he's one of the most respectful person you could ever see him on the television. Not he's just like, you can't see him performing behind the scripts. He could, like, I've seen his interview before they even try to interview him for the animated shows, and he's like, well, what I basically do every single day before I start to perform the Joker and stuff. I was like,
why? Because hell on
He's
earth
like,
is coming, friend.
No, that's not
You
it.
think the cult of blood is a harmless
So, like, he's trying to find a rhythm of the Joker's mood. He, rather than choose one laugh, he makes it into more than one. Can you please just shut the hell up, please?
Trigon is coming. You don't believe it? You are wrong.
And I was saying, like, every time when he laughs, he's trying to create a rhythm. Like, rather than create one laugh, represents one mood. More than one laugh represents then, like, another mood. But I'm just saying, he's been one of the successful Joker of all. Otherwise, in real life performance, Jack Nicholson became in second place because Heath Ledger obviously nailed the part where he says, "Why so serious?" and "Let's put a smile on that face," and you know, this city needs A and whole minds Harvey. You know, he nailed the chaotic Joker of anarchy. But Jack Nicholson is personally one of my favorite, because not only is because it has Michael Keaton. No, the reason why I think he's my favorite is because he embraced the character as Mark Hamill himself, and he was saying, like, you know what, I should be a little more than that. Like, I should be like the new Clown Prince of Crime. I've seen Mark Hamill, he performed like back in the 1900s. Now it's time for me to rise and shine, rather than being known the guy as Jack Torrance from the Shining horror movie from Stanley Kubrick, from the director of It, you know, I want to be known as the Joker, you know, like, oh, Jack is dead, my friend, but you could call me Joker, and as you can see, I'm a lot happier. It's like, I'm glad to see him. He's like a goofy nut job, like clown prince of crime. He's one of the most known to be the popular Joker in the world right now, but I still think that's a false, because Mark Hamill is the legendary, the founder of the Joker. Unlike some, there is. Hi, can I join? Yes, you can. Just write your name of your character, and then I'll see it. And basically, you know, I find Jared Leto, he's not a bad script Dane. I mean, come on, maybe like that's hurting. Unlike some, Mark Hamill has been a fan of Batman. He said himself, while I was like in the stage, this is the thing I do. You people can't see you. Alright, like people can't see you. That's why like I stand up and say like, oh, like this moment. I have that strength. But, you know,
3,
honestly,
2, 1, fight.
Kevin Conroy, the minute he saw the Joker from Mark Hamill, he just sat down as like everybody sits down, but Mark Hamill just stands up and embraced the character. He said like, what the hell did I just saw? A new horror movie? Mark is rocking it. So like, I'm starting to thinking, what if Mark Hamill decided to look like the age of 20 or something, go back to young age, and start doing the Joker impression one more time to be in a movie with Margot Robbie. That could be a possibility, to be 50% chances that could happen. The other chances that could also happen is the normal Jack Nicholson Joker. But I highly doubt that, because Margot Robbie does not know who Jack Nicholson is. Or maybe she knows him, but she just, you know, like, they need like someone who's younger. Another word I would describe is that Jared Leto, if he embraced the Joker himself, he'll be able to be recognized by the entire world population, and he could try to make the character come back to life, because he is the Joker. He could be like the psychopathic murderer, sociopath, and the clown prince of crime, you know, all that. Your role was in American Psycho. You've been like the two, you know, Gucci dude from The Office, making Christian Bale, you know, look 10 times worse because he's jealous of you, and he kills you at the end with an axe. You know, I've seen American Psycho, what it looks like. It's a horror movie, but it wasn't that bad, but you know, it was interesting because I understand his storylines. Like, I know where he come from. He's just a regular man like any normal people, but he's been affected by a lot of pain in his life. Like, he wants to be everyone else. Like, everybody's treating him like, oh, you're weird and everything, and he's trying to blend in. But this time, everybody thinks of him as, oh, who are you, man? Sociopath, like everybody's talking about. He said, no. I'm like, well, you better not be, because I'll call the cops on you. And basically, Patrick Bateman is one of the most richest man in the movie, and he just gets override. I mean, whenever he sees something that's good with his employer or work or whatever, he gets so jealous for nothing. And I'm like, okay, you know, Patrick, this has gone overboard. You're just exercising it a little too much. But don't you think that's a little too extra right there? I mean, sure, he has everything that you don't have, but you also have something that he doesn't have. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, Patrick needs help. But y'all, that is all for my opinion on those with actors and roleplay signups. What I also want to tell you guys is that those who are a fan of Mark Hamill, if you have caught up with the episodes and seasons of Batman animated series and the adventure of Batman and Robin, start watching Star Wars, because legit, it has Mark Hamill that we all know and love. The Joker, the chaotic, sociopath, funny-looking dude who happens to be creepy under the entire makeup mask that will haunt you for life. But apparently, Mark Hamill is the original man. I'm a superhero. Okay, I'll add you. And as a matter of fact, I'm on Reverse Flash right now. He completely looks like the CW version, honestly. This is like one of my favorite characters, and I'm not going to delete this because it took me a lot of time to earn this character. Because the belt and everything, and the chest piece, and let's not forget the pants, boots, glove, shoulder pads. The mask is easy, but the freaking Flash emblem, oh god lord no, I'm not deleting this person ever. So I'm about to go here, guys. Yeah.
Where are you?
Don't worry about where am I. Adam Rush. My kind of dude. Okay. The Reverse Flash Daniel West version declined my invitation. I hope that's in space or not.
Please, you've got to help.
Hey there.
Hey bro, what's up? Yo, okay. I forgot your name though for the roleplay, so forgive me about that.
Look out!
I will get on in a few days.
Okay, bro. That's cool. It says YG Kid Flash, bro, does not exist. Now this is curious to me because whether it is wrong or right, clearly, in my perspective, clearly sometimes it is wrong, sometimes it is right. There's an I at the end, and I hope this is like one of the capital I. Nope. It says I do not.
Oh no!
Is it capital F or not capital F for Kid Flash? Cause y'all are okay. Meet me in Little Bohemia, guys. That's where I am. I gave you my location. Y'all have to find me in Little Bohemia, and I'm basically standing there doing nothing.
Get away!
Y'all need to find me, bro. I'm telling you, y'all need to find me.
Name.
Okay, I'll give you a name. It's C.W. Barry Allen 2014. You could even, like, hold on, like C.W. Barry Allen 2014. No spaces, just capital B, capital A, lowercase c.
Do something.
Okay, I don't see you though. I don't see you at Little Bohemia. I don't see you. I clearly don't see you, bro. I just don't. In my screen, I clearly don't see you in Little Bohemia. Where are you, bro? Yo, this is not a joke. I clearly don't see you at the time. Mm-mm. 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 Just add me by writing down lowercase c, lowercase w, capital B, Barry, capital A, Allen, 2014.
Get away!
I'm in Little Bohemia right now. I could stand here by doing nothing. But I could also go back up there by going to on top of the rooftop by doing nothing. And did I just find Iris West as a species? Bruh.
Run!
Actually, that could be a guy, so be aware. I just want to give out my notorious, I just want to give out my old stuff. I don't like my old time capsules. No, let me write it down for him.
Look out!
There you go.
Please, you've got to help.
CW Barry Allen 2014.
Whoa.
Okay. Yo, what up?
Hey, dude.
Yo, what
Wait,
up?
can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I could hear you, bro.
Okay. So what happened to Paradox and all them?
Bruh, that Paradox, I don't know if he's still on, but let's just say Paradox is busy. I don't know. Eh.
Hmm.
Yo, you opened the Team Up Time Capsule?
Yeah, I opened one of them, but the thing is, I chose the wrong one.
You took the wrong capsule?
No, I opened up one of the 4 that you gave me, but then like it, you know, like how it gives you this list of items and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I picked the wrong one. I got I got armor.
Okay, so it gave you tell you like time torn No, team up time capsule armor. You probably got the high density gear.
High density.
That's the armor.
Okay, I'm gonna check. Oh, have you heard of the new time capsules? The paradox time capsules?
Yeah, bro. I've heard of them.
I saw like this red death gear. I'm gonna try and get it. But even though I'm gonna need a whole lot of stabilizers. But, each day, but you told me that it happens each day, so I'm gonna do it right now.
Alright, bro.
Wait, so when are you gonna? I saw one of your roleplay sign up videos.
I'm still doing them.
I didn't actually know when it came out, so when you uploaded the video, so I just left the comment that I was gonna do Savitar or Zoom.
So Savitar and Zoom, they did not come out yet, because clearly it's season 1, so it's my version of the CW version, but it's a little different. So Zoom
on this game, I need more.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, as a matter of fact, a lot of people, like, this one time, I had to delete DC Universe over for Fortnite. And
I hate
not even
Fortnite.
joking.
That's why I deleted Fortnite.
Yo, and our boy Superman is on. I have a strong feeling he's on. Right. He's on, bro. I'm gonna call because, after all.
No, I don't like him whatsoever. He a total nut job. Cause look, we did this one Justice League roleplay, but he kept messing up because he left so many times while we were recording. And he had the most crappy Superman ever. Like, I'm sorry, but he had the most crappy Superman ever. But we were just recording, and then he left, and I said, "Ooh, I want to punch him," but I didn't. I didn't punch him on DC because he would have been dead. So then we give him another shot. He gets on. We do the recording. After then, we are waiting, and then he leaves right on the spot. He's making up this lame ass excuse and saying, excuse my language again. He's making up this lame excuse saying, "Oh yeah, something happened with my dogs and everything." I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, this is the most dumbest excuse I've ever heard in my entire life. Why am I listening to this guy? I could have instantly just kick him out. And then he said it's his idea, even though he has hardly any subscribers.
No, this is another thing that it pisses me off, but I know what, I just let it go. I let it go.
Yeah, that really makes me mad. Like, you know what? If you gotta go, you can at least like make a schedule.
Got to stop them.
Or something, like make a schedule.
3,
That's what I do.
2,
Yeah.
1, fight.
And I found Red Death again, and this time in the comics, like, I'm not even joking. This dude is looking at me and the Flash dude. He's laughing at her. Seems like she's one of the most like powerful one.
Okay, how about this? I'll help you out with your roleplay tomorrow, and on Friday you don't ask me for anything else.
Yeah, man. That sounds a good idea.
Because I gotta get some new I need some new glasses. My glasses right now, when I got hit by the car, they're like the holder popped out, and I'm using glue to hold it in right now. I am Zoom.
You know, in my prediction before I shut the stream on, my prediction of season 4, episode 10, where Barry Allen has been in prison for something that he did not do, is a stupid thing. But
reference to season 1.
So in the episode, my theory would be Zoom, and not Eddie like Ebarton Zoom. No. Like Hunter Zolomon Earth 1 Zoom. So he's friends with Wallace West, also known as like Wally.
You know what they confirmed?
Run.
What?
Run.
You're speaking of Wallace West. You know what they confirmed?
What they confirmed?
They confirmed that Wally is going to the Legends.
Yeah, and I like the
something.
idea of it. I just like the idea.
Like, I'm sorry for cutting you off. I like the idea that he is going to the Legends. Like, he belongs there, because everything would be a lot better if they had a speedster on their team.
Yeah, and they could train him even more to be like them, to be like any other, legends. And not only
And it will be a lot better since, Constantine.
Run.
Yeah, bro. Constant is in the best of both worlds, alright? Constant is known to be
He is
evil.
actually the most funniest guy in the
1,
entire CW.
fight.
Yeah, but I find him he's an evil person and also a good person. And clearly, I
For
find him
me, like,
You've got to stop them.
yeah, for me, like, I like Constantine. Constantine is hilarious. Because if you don't know, I used to be like a humongous Constantine fan. But then, like, right after that, I stopped. But when the Flash came out, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna see about this. And the most funniest thing about it was, like, listen, look, I broke my arm, and then, like, right after then, I started watching the Flash. That's when I started liking it. When I broke my arm, I'm like, you know what?
If what would be surprising? If since you're the hater of Blasphemous HD, if he watched the Flash episode 1 from season 1 all the way to season 4, and he thinks that Cisco is the funniest person on earth, which he is, I'll say, you know what? You made one thing that's good in your life. Watching the Flash. That's a blessing.
You know what? That is a blessing. That's the number one thing people need to start watching is the Flash, because the Flash, it's a lot better than Arrow.
Because it not only represents comedy, it represents drama, love, hate, and
Season 1
everything.
had a lot of drama.
Yeah, but also a lot of comedy because of Cisco. Which is like, oops, my bad.
And
this was on me.
season two, oh my goodness, that
Oh
was
my
the
God,
best one yet.
I cried when I found out that Henry Allen died. I just immediately
When I saw that, I'm
dropped
like,
my tears. Like,
I
come
said,
on, man.
oh no. But you know what? You wanna know something? When whose suit is better, Jay Garrick's or the Flash's in season 4?
I would say the Flash in season 4, but honestly, Jay Garrick, because he's more like the
Jay
type of
Garrick has
original.
he has the best suit yet.
Out of all species.
But also, you want to know something?
But
I want to know something. What was his suit before Cisco gave him that suit?
oh no, that's a good question. I think his suit would be the
Like
original Flash.
but he also didn't wear a helmet.
Oh no, that's the you stole
Oh
from
my
Hunter.
goodness, that would be dope.
Yeah.
Stole
but-
something from him.
Yeah, because Hunter stole his identity and his looks, but he got something in return. Hunter's
Yeah, he gets helmet.
yeah, his father.
I can't lie, that helmet is OP.
It is designed for Jay Garrick ever since the Brave and Bold of Batman, and I've seen one episode with Reverse Flash. Jay Garrick originally, he wears this helmet that has wings, and I'm like, whoa, hold on. Did I just saw that in season?
That's what everybody's talking about. Like, I'm saying he probably did, and he was scared the crap out of him.
Because I remember in season 2, he was running like far away from someone or something, and he took a gasp, like as if someone was chasing him. And that could be Hunter Zolman because he was trying to take his feet.
Also, you want to know something? I want to know the year when Reverse Flash goes up against Superman.
Oh no, that's a good one. I honestly want to see that. But
Look, when I heard, hold on. Sorry for interrupting you again.
Okay, it's
Look,
good, man.
when I heard he's fast, but I'm faster.
Like,
My
bro,
goodness, I
please.
would love to see that scene.
please, please. You're not that fast, Ebart. I know. Like, how did Barry...
Bro, hold on. You might know something? Is Superman really faster than a speeding bullet?
He is, actually.
But depends on what gun depends on what gun the guy shoots. Say if it's 15 guys with miniguns, and he's all the way in the Fortress of Solitude, and the other way in Madagascar.
That makes a lot of sense, bro. That honestly makes a lot of sense. But yo, if those, if Speedster 249 wants to talk about this theory, let's see what he has to say about this. Yo, let's go to game chat real quick. Woo!
Superman is faster than the speeding bullet?
What, in like actual real life?
Well, I'm just saying, like, think about it. If Superman really is faster than a speeding bullet, it depends on what gun the guy shoots. Say if there's 15 guys with miniguns, and Superman's all the way in this Fortress of Solitude, but the people that have the guns are in Madagascar. So how fast do you think he has to go?
Honestly, I seriously do not know.
For me, I would say it has to be faster than the speed of light.
Now, the speed of light...
Because he's all the way in this Fortress of Solitude.
No, this is where everybody goes so crazy about the theory. In my case of the theory, I think he broke the sound barrier, which he did. Where in Man of Steel #2, the flight scene, the testing scene, he broke the sound barrier. That's one. The sound, like the speeding of sound.
But that's Man of Steel. I'm actually talking about like the comic version of Superman, not the Man of Steel.
I hate to say this, but oh my god, I hate to say this, but I searched up on Google, and what's upsetting me is that Superman is faster than the Flash. Honestly, like Superman is Mach 7.1. Flash is Mach 5.9. So, yeah, guys, it confirmed.
First of all, the Flash can go faster than the speed of light.
But hold on, think about it. Yes, but also think about it. If Superman is faster than the Flash, he could probably do the abilities that he could probably do. He could probably run on clouds.
Like, for example, to run through the wormhole, which allows him to travel through space and time. Like, it's obvious that Superman has the same ability.
And if you are talking about the comics, the Flash beat instant teleportation.
Well, see, he's faster than Superman.
Because in the
think
comics,
about it.
You first.
Okay, but think about it. When someone threw the Flash, he went so fast he broke a tree in half. But when you throw Superman, it's instantly gonna break because he's, indestructible.
Okay,
and
sure.
also, it's kind of impossible for you to pick up Superman.
Like, sure, the Flash could phase through objects, but can he do more than that? Can he, like, disable...
Well, he could go invisible.
Disable guns, or invisible, or run through skies.
He can. He can run on clouds during the comics when he was running after helicopter. He vibrated his feet at a certain frequency for him to run on clouds.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But the main thing that everybody's gone crazy about, and you're not gonna believe me what's about to say this, but when I searched up on Google for the comic version, Superman was actually faster than the Flash. The Flash hit the sound barrier, then like the speed of bullets, and speed of sounds, then he hit the speed of light, okay? Now he's on Mach 5. The Mach 7.0, or Mach 7.1 in my estimation, is Superman was passing all those phases. Phase 1, passing the speed of sound. Phase 2, faster than the speeding of bullets. Phase 3, faster than the speed of lightning.
Faster than the speed of light.
And Phase 4, faster than the speed of sound. And Phase 5, faster than a speedster, which clearly made him to go at least Mach 7.1, and he could travel through time and space, and like he just broke a lot of things: sound barriers, speed of light, speed of sound, speed of waves, water,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things that.
Hold on, just think about this.
Mhm.
What do in the comic? What was the most fastest lightning color?
Flash.
White.
No, it was blue actually. Because think about it. Godspeed wasn't actually that fast. He was just taking other people's speed forces to make
Now
him go
that
faster.
sounds a lot like
But
Zoom, like
if you
Hunter
think
Zombie
about
would
it, the future Flash, yes, but think about it. The future Flash was actually faster than Barry, but the Black Lightning, we really don't know what that's all about.
Now,
but Blue
Black
Lightning means you're
Lightning-
gone
Negative
faster.
speed force.
Yeah.
Black Lightning,
But
I
even
find
though-
him. You see, this is why
He
I'm
had blue
talking about.
lightning. Just because he was faster than the Flash doesn't mean that he. Wait, are you
No, I'm talking about in
about
the
the comics?
Bro, hold on.
Yes.
Yes.
Yo, okay.
But
Yo, okay.
Wally,
So hello,
the
Wario.
rebirth is then
What
Bear.
the is this? Yo, bro, what the hell is this? LOL. Sorry about that. But yo, I heard that Black Lightning show will be arriving after season 4, and it would be season.
They say it was gonna be arriving on Tuesday.
Do something!
I could be wrong.
Wait, how could you hear about that when
Flash.
They released it from the trailer
Help! Help!
with
The suit up trailer. Oh my
yeah.
goodness, I love that trailer.
Bro, like now,
Already?
like yeah, we've been suiting up for 20 minutes. Like let's
We're
go.
here for 20 minutes.
Bro,
I'm not the only one who has to go through
I have
all
not
this
been
crap.
watching. Oh, hold on.
That was the new promo. I was the first one to ever watch that.
Trial of the Flash.
I was the second person to watch that because I was a fan
You
of
know,
a promo.
if you look at the extended version, you can actually see Black Lightning.
Black Lightning has actually, as a matter of fact, this is a true rumor. It's not a gossip anymore. It's happening. Black Lightning is part of the multiverse CW show. All right, because he known in the comics.
Arrowverse.
Yeah, in the comics.
Well, if you
the
think
Flash,
about it, if he was in the suit up trailer, he was in the. So
yeah. So in the like the Flash will
and also,
show
I would love
like
to
the
see
Flash.
a
Yeah.
team up with Black Lightning and the Flash.
Yeah, like it will happen soon, guaranteed, since he met the Flash a couple times. And it's not a lie, because in the comics, the Flash was the best of friends with Black Lightning. They helped each other on their missions. They find who was behind this mysterious villain. And in the comics, they were like best pals, like brother, like blood brother. But eventually, sooner or later, they found out that one of them betrayed one another, and that was the Flash, because he had to make this ultimate sacrifice where he needs to save his friends from Godspeed or Zoom, I think. So, yeah, I mean, you gotta admit though,
It's
that
mostly Godspeed, because if you look at the true story of Godspeed, it was mostly some cop who got struck by lightning, and
Yeah.
then he was gifted the power of super speed.
which is reference to season 3 at the end of the show, meaning Godspeed will show up on season 5, confirmed.
Now everybody is talking about, was Godspeed created during the bus?
Hell no.
Bus incident.
Hell no.
He actually, no, he actually wasn't.
Because
Because
think about it.
I didn't see
There was
August
not
Hart.
that much people in there.
I knew his real name because August Hart is one of the most popular names for. He is known to be the superior officer of the Speed Force, meaning Godspeed. And what he can do is he could tap in his Speed Force, mess up with time. Also,
and
he
be
wants
two
to,
places at once.
yeah, which is time remnants, like we've seen from other speedsters as well. So in the comics, spoiler
Reverse
alert, those who
Flash.
did not read about the comics, spoilers, you could leave immediately. Whoa! That is offensive, but I'll pass. So as I was saying, in the comics, Godspeed decided to like use his powers for good. All right, but in the
Then
end,
he went crazy.
yeah, he went crazy because he wanted to avenge his brother's death because there were a
Yep.
lot of corruption in the city. So he decided to go
And
on
then-
full-on
and then-
vigilante.
Yeah,
but
and then there was like a whole bunch of other speedsters and everything.
Yeah, and then he said something that I loved from the comics. When he ran, "I'm doing this for you, Barry. The next stop I'm gonna go is Thawne." Meaning, Eobard Thawne, my boy, Reverse Flash, in Iron Heights. Maybe it's gonna happen on season 5. We could see Eobard Thawne on Earth 1 version, like the guy who survived from the years.
Hold on. Just think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Can you think about this? What if, the Red Death showed up in season 5?
Now that would be amazing on living hell, but we need to know about his origin story, why
scary.
he does this. That would be scary, but if we understand his origin story, we'll be accepted. But
that would mean the Flash would be gone.
well, not entirely,
not
entirely, because
Yeah,
you know,
he
Team
still
Flash.
got Wally.
Hold up. You think the Flash, like, decide the Wally could be dead? Now, how about this? Every time when there's a problem, the Team Flash and Flash himself, he knows that they could solve a problem that's even beyond the impossible. So think about that. Through list of all the villains that he countered: Reverse Flash, Zoom, Savitar, and DeVoe will be defeated. And Rival, all those villains can be defeated, and Trajectory. So all these people had been defeated by Team Flash.
Was kind of like a side villain, though.
So there's no way.
Rival was also a side.
No way there'll be sacrifices no more. They said no more sacrifices, no more anything. The entire Team Flash will survive. No, the entire Team Flash will be alive, and nobody will get hurt. Nobody will get killed. They even confirmed it before they released season 4. And I'm telling you, I saw the entire interview with the directors. They said there's no killing anymore. We're just trying to remake season 1, like a little comedy, a little drama, etc., etc. But you know, if they were an
it's
evil
really
speedster version,
nothing like season 1, because for me,
what did we got? What did we got from season 4?
Chucky.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yow! It's like from Barry
the
Dent.
old time rock and roll.
Yeah. Oh, Red Death is beside me. Hey, buddy. Can you please not harm me? I'm right. Like, okay.
That's why I ran away. I am not trying to get my Speed Force taken away by the Red Death, because that dude is one.
What if he teamed up with us? That would be dope.
Actually, no, it really wouldn't, because number one, that dude is faster than Barry Allen, and he's also the most scariest speedster I've ever seen in my entire life.
You know what? I want to say something that I just been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this moment to say it. The first time I thought that, you know what,
Hey,
I watched someone's
Snake.
YouTube.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
Yeah.
Snake.
Yes!
Your mic is lagging.
Alright, then I'm gonna unplug the mic and go with the normal voice. Get ready. Yeah, okay, so, I was about to say something. While I was watching some random YouTuber, he decided to make an episode of the origin of the Reverse Flash, which is Eobard Thawne meeting Barry Allen, like in the comics. So I've known this YouTuber. Yeah. So I know this YouTuber name. His name is the Nerd Official, and he makes tons of the Flash parody, which is clearly the origin of. He made episode 1. Flash meets Reverse Flash, and he accidentally kills the Time Master, which he did not purposely do, because he was in panic. Number 2, episode 2, where Reverse Flash and Barry Allen had a fight because Barry Allen could not kill, and Eobard Thawne says, you know it's right, you know what must be done. And then episode 3 finally just came out from a couple weeks ago. I watched it, and right now, at the end of the episode, I've seen Eobard Thawne tricked Barry Allen with Tachyon device, saying, "I know you, Barry Allen, you're weak, and that is why you cannot kill anybody that's in your way. From now on, I'll show you who's faster and stronger. I'll be the fastest man alive." Bruh, I love that scene. It represents his origin story. It represents his his compassion for the hate of the Flash. Out of all people, like, should know from the comics, Ebarthon was never evil. He was just a fan, just a loving guy from the future. But then when he realized his destiny was to become a criminal, he hates that. That's why he went full on, like, disguising as Barry Allen. And just to be clear, I'm a huge fan of comics. I read them a lot. And bro, I'm like, the first time I've read the comic book of Ebarthon turn into Reverse Flash, it broke my heart immediately. Like, seeing him having his own, like, school of full of metahumans and everything, and he called himself Professor Thawne, which is related to Professor Zoom, which is like... Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Ebarthon always idolized Barry, but whenever Barry said something to Ebart, he said the same thing to Kid Flash, and that is when he realized he became a sociopath. I will hurt you, Barry, just like you hurted me. That's my boy. You see? That's the Ebarthon I know. Give a round of applause to Ebarthon, also known as Matt Leicester, also known as Tom Cavanaugh.
Now, hold on. Think about this. Who is better, the comic version of the Reverse Flash or CW comic?
Both.
I say comic because comic had a lot more drama in his life, and you know, maybe like too much black in the CW.
Honestly, and you know what? I don't mind of the CW.
Stronger and tougher.
I don't
like more snarky.
Yeah, I don't mind at all of the CW design, like the blackish gloves with, you know, greasy ribs with the like armor patties and shoulder blades, and the bottom is like greasy, greenish, blackish design. I don't mind that at all. But holy on fleek, damn baby. I mean, like, okay, what if rumor, open ears wide open, please. Listen, what if in season 4 Ebarthon returns back to the time where he finally meets again Barry Allen, but he decided he knew his fate was going on, so etc. Later on, Ebarthon decided to make his new suit, which is based on comics. All yellow, red gloves, red belt, yellow pants, and flash boot. That'll be sick as all living hell. Even though he'll have this glowing red eyes. It would be dope as all living hell. I want to see that. I want to see that in the show.
Where did you get those?
Huh?
Where did you get those?
Let me show you, my dear old friend. Meet me to the wash hour and away! Hold on. No, that's hang on. That sucked. Let me just put it on the map and then. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, I see it. Just show me tomorrow where you got them from.
Yo, guys, this is basically the theory and also known as the sign-ups. If you want to see more of this, it'll be continue on in Minecraft. Stay awesome, you're up, slingers, and peace out!